Alright guys, welcome to No Young No Auld, I can say it this time, podcast. This will be episode 4, yes, so we're getting there. And today's guest is nobody, we're just back to the
wee
us two.
catch up. Just a wee catch up.
We'll be doing that every now and then, just getting a wee catch up.
How we're enjoying it.
We're enjoying it because we don't get just me and you time.
No.
Because we spoke about this today about getting out of the house is a struggle for me and you.
And this gave us a good avenue. Plus, we're not getting credit for doing it, which is magic.
Which is great because, like, when we go over meeting for a coffee, it's like, oh, how long you got to be this or that rubbish? And then we go, we've got to do the podcast. Oh, that's great then.
I know. It's magic.
It's magic because I'm doing a few podcasts now. So, and Louise said that and she went, you ever got to be in? It'll be weird not being here. And I'm going, it'll be fucking weird. I'm out of here, man. I'm not coming back.
I'm away past 8 o'clock at night. Everyone's in bed.
I'll be like, he gives the key. I'm away to sleep in here, pull the bed in.
A good excuse. But no, you're looking forward to doing that? Once she's done.
So, I think there's a few A's. Kelsey, Kai, Megs, Crookie. I can't remember who else is in, which is quite ignorant. I think we're going to do like a kind of ghost hunt.
So I would love to do, but I can't commit.
I know you can,
especially during the week. It's hard
I
for
can
me.
date through the week as long as Louise is in the working, which is fine. And I'll probably be on Labelled Disabled as the host, as Crookie is doing a lot more editing. He's taking a lot more to do with the background stuff because that's what he's good at. I shall be helping Rosie out with Labelled Disabled. We'll get a few guests on. It'll be fun. Might even get you on your ginger hair. You could be.
I know.
Could be your disability growing or your wee twitch. I used to believe for.
I know. You constantly going on about that. It's like I know, but it's a disability. You can't be fucking.
True, actually, that would hate Bill. I can't see that anymore. I can get done. You could probably turn around and go, I want to put in a complaint now to the police. He keeps slagging my disability.
It's like a part of like a Tourette thing. It's in the category for Tourette's.
I feel bad for you, mate.
Making fun of me for that.
Prick. It's good. The podcasts are going well, I think. I think we're doing well. Because we're treating it, I'm treating it kind of like a business. You're kind of
just here for a good time.
You're just here for a good time. Basically, I'm kind of taking more of the social medias, which we're on every platform now, which is good. We even get business pages. We're getting there.
No, you've been doing well with it. You're pushing it. No, I mean, it's
pushing it. We need to, because the whole point of our podcast is to get people on and speak about their life stories. As I said, we've got guests coming on that are older and we've got a few that are younger. So that's the whole point. And then mental health, that's the main part as well. We want to get that out there.
We've got a few good guests coming for somebody that's wanting to help people with mental health. And then I've got a good pal of mine who's suffering now with a lot. And I spoke to him actually yesterday about it. And I did say it'd be actually quite good to get somebody to talk to that's going through it. Yeah. It's all right talking to somebody that's got to nobody's at the end. I mean, there's always issues, but
basically somebody that's always an alcoholic is always going to be.
There's always a journey for them, right? But a good friend of mine, he's suffering now with a lot of things. He's going into rehab in June, and he's not terrible. Well, obviously he has to be. He's going into rehab and stuff, but he's really wanting to talk about it. Yeah, and he's wanting to talk about his journey.
Because his journey is really good because. I know Andy. I mean, Andy as well, and he's very
the things that's happened to him. That I mean, it's pretty. I think a lot of people can relate to.
A lot of people can relate to it. I don't know how much because we know a lot of background stuff. Don't know how much you're into it.
He'll probably tell everything because he's got nothing.
He's got nothing to hide, and he's honestly such a great guy. And it's obviously, as you say, addiction hurts a lot of people. So
it turns him as well. So a lot of people are judging him on his bad times. I mean, it's like. He's an addict with an issue, and he tells you straight. You know what I mean, and these people they'll lie and cheat, and you know what I mean, like just to kind of get that. No, I mean he's admitted it. You know what I mean, so but people are just marking him with that. That's him. That's his whole soul being is this person. Whereas I was talking to him. I was at my work yesterday, and I said that to him. I said, if I got to enjoy you being one of my best pals at your greatest, you know what I mean, I need to help you when you're at your lowest. And he says that he's got the journey, he's got a 3-month rehab, applied for, and he's been accepted. And he said that says I love to come and talk about prior to me going, and then talk about after when he comes out.
Which I think would be a great thing process. To do. It'd be great for other people because there's a lot of people that are struggling.
I mean, he's not an addict to the point where like he's going to like die fit or like that, but it's just ruining his life.
He's ruining his life, and he wants to make a change, which is amazing. Because a lot of people don't. Because right now, I'm on TikTok. There's a person I follow who is an ex-heroin addict, and she basically had you call that again when they start taking it again?
No.
No, she took another
Relapse?
Relapse. She relapsed and she open about it to all her TikTokers, which I think's great. So there's people, you need to kind of speak to these people to see how their life's going and stuff. As I said, we're a podcast, we'll get MD on, speak about everything and just speak about your life and then talk about the positives, talk about the negatives and have a good laugh. That's our whole point.
Getting
to know different aspects of people.
Life, because I've always wondered that. See, when you hear people with like jobs, like Martin, the last episode, like how do you get into things like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've always looked at people with job titles and going, like, there's no job application to have for that job. You know what I mean?
That's
how
it.
does that, like tattoo artists?
Yes,
you know what I mean?
So we spoke about this. We spoke to a few.
With tattoos have boomed over the past, I would say, 10 years. Like, but like, do these people
Start
like,
off wanting to do that?
How do you become a tattoo artist? You know what I mean, like, do you need to be good at like art? You need to have all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think.
And then, but then putting it into skin. You know what I mean, that's
a dangerous one.
I know. I mean, I don't know how to do it because I even said to the guy done Will from Kraken. I said that to him. I says I could never expect a tattoo artist or like a realism. So you call it like, I want a picture of my wee boy tattooed on my right thigh. I think the pressure of that. You know what I mean? Because I look at a picture of somebody and I could see something slightly different to what you see. You know what I mean? They could pick up features and then they tattoo it and then go, man, doesn't it kind of look
Somebody
like
says, my Wayne's beautiful, and you look at it and go, Jesus Christ, man, that Wayne's ugly.
I mean, like, everybody thinks their Wayne's beautiful, you know what I mean? But just these wee baldy things that come out.
That's it. Every Wayne's ugly when they're born. I'm sick of people saying that. My Wayne's pure. Your Wayne looks like a fucking alien when it's just born. Everybody know that. Your Wayne is ugly when it's born.
Takes about 6 months before they start
They
growing into
generally
something.
put the picture up and go, just born, look how beautiful my baby is. The face is pure screwed up, pure purple. Baby looks great. No, your baby's ugly like every other baby.
So that's what I'm saying, there's aspects of life that I'm... Because we've spent probably the past 10 years in our own bubble. So this is us kind of getting out now, kind of socialising and talking and learning.
Well, that's it. We've got our own... It's good to learn other aspects of different people. Because as I said, where we come from, it's all the kind of same people, same life stories. It's all kind of working class. It's good to get people in that kind of... As you said, the future guest, we've got Dingway from America.
Oh, Lewis,
she's got a great life story, so that'd be a good life to get on. And it's always good to see that. Different people's lives. So it'll be good to get a good few guests on. We might be getting a sex worker on as well, which would be interesting, because it'd be interesting to see how they are.
I asked the background story.
The background story and how like their relationship works. Because obviously they do get partners and that, how do they feel? Because
we just think of it, like we were talking about it on one of the episodes about, like if we let our missus do it and then automatically we think of the kids.
And that's it.
Going, you can't make this stuff disappear overnight. So I definitely think it'd be good to see their aspect, because I'm... like the amount of money they make and for what they're doing. I mean, all they're doing is just letting somebody in the door, letting people look in through the door of what they're doing, because it's probably just the same stuff they'd be doing whether somebody's watching or no. But it's just a different world now. It's wild how much she's changed.
Well, even people nowadays, there's young boys which are great at like 16, making thousands of pounds a week just sitting in their room. That just shows you how the world has changed.
It's just changed so much. You know what I mean? If I woke up for a coma for 10 years ago, then I'd be...
What's going on here?
What's going on?
What do you say? People that's been in prisons for the last 20 years, I feel Thursday you kind of keep wee updates. Can you imagine walking out of prison and going, what the fuck? Because they're wee phones to get in, wee shitty phones when they get in prison.
Came out somebody's arse.
That's the thing. They pooped it. But they came out and then like, you get a proper phone, like a brand new iPhone, like, what the hell's this? And everything's changed. They're probably around the bit going, how's my Bebo going?
I know.
Your Bebo's dead now.
And he loves profile having.
Your Bebo's gone and it's all your pictures are deleted.
I know. But remember they opened that back up? Some company bought over it, and so you could go sign back in and get all your stuff out.
But I could never remember my passwords.
So you needed to remember your email as well. And I don't know what email was. I was gutted because I'd have loved to have went back on that.
Oh, it would have been a lot. Do you know what I get an email for the day? That's the name of the lie. Was when I was like, I think 6, 7, maybe a wee bit older. I had a computer and my cousin Laura signed me up for Neopets. It's such a wee game, you get pets in that. I've just had an email today, Neopets is missing you. I'm like, I was like 7-year-old. That's such how long ago that is.
Coming back to get you.
Aye.
Even like that, things, she's talking about things coming back round. Like, mum and dad just started decorating their living room, and see the fake fires you get with the mantelpiece, the fake mantelpieces. So they chucked one out there, and try to offer it to people who don't want it. And I was going through B&Q and they're selling them brand new now.
See,
like, there was an old-fashioned thing now it's coming back.
Aye, my marble one is worth a fortune. See, the one I've got in my living room, it's crazy.
Because we moved into our house, we chucked one away, and now it's coming back round.
We were going to chuck ours and everybody went, no, just keep it. Well, luckily we did, because they're worth a fortune. It was a big marble, you've seen my one. So today's podcast, we're going to be having a laugh about lads' holidays. Which is completely changed.
Which I hope that people can sit there and go, they've got stories as well. Because I always talk about lads' holidays and I tell people stories, but I never get any back. You ever noticed that?
Why when you tell a story?
You tell a story, you go, oh, this happened, tell you all about this. And I've not had anybody tell me a lad's story back. Lad's holiday.
And I'm like,
we're the only ones that actually done it and had stories to tell or had a calling. Not everybody's got a calling.
Not everybody's got a calling when we tell these stories. But when you speak to people that go, I went on holiday with the lads. Oh, what can have happened? Oh, I just get drunk and that was it. And I'm going, no real stories about it. Like, none of funny things that happened. Like, we've been on a holiday and it was one of the ones we joined the Boys Feast Go Bride. And then somebody went into a gas hookers and went in there to do something and they couldn't do it.
When was that again? What holiday was that?
That was Magaluf.
Is that Magaluf?
Magaluf. One of them went into the gas cookers and they ended up seeing this beautiful black woman. And then they tried to do it and then they were in, I'm going to date, lads.
Was that the one where...
remember we're kind of...
We're in first, right? We're just changing names here.
We're changing names and that. Right. That's why I'm kind of...
So Roger, right? Went first.
Roger went first.
Roger went in first.
And he was pure, like, Roger went in and done the job and came out pure.
He came back to the apartment and actually, where were you? And his lad says, I was just at the Hookers on the Corner, which is literally, see, it's like a corner shop. And then he came back and told
Kevin.
Told Kevin. And then Kevin got dead excited and started running about the gaff trying to get €50. So then he panicked about going. He's like, oh, I don't want to go myself.
Because we've slagged him before for going
So he actually even said that he had it was like a commitment. He was trying to like a vow not go back.
I was vow, I'm not going to get a prostitute this time, I promise, guys.
So we were about 2 days in, so he did. We walked in and we got a beer in this place next door. And Colin was, Roger. Kevin. Kevin was raging because the door was closed. It's no like fucking spa. Know what I mean? You don't walk in.
You don't walk in.
Ding.
There's got a big sign. Prostitutes here, guys.
It's like chap the door. So he chapped the door, and we're sitting on across the road, and the door opens up, and this wee old woman with the sussies on. The full suspenders. Let me see if Martin was there. He would have loved it. He'd have like, come here, I'll have you.
Give me the granny.
I loves a good granny. And so he barged right past her. Like, body checked her, didn't even see her.
It was one of the ones he's like, I'm not interested, I don't want to date. But see when he seen it, man, it was like, generally, this is my kingdom, man. Bang,
body checked her out the way, going, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing, sign me up, just slap the €50 on the lassie's arse. And she's right. So anyway, we're in there, or he's in there, and I'm chilling at being Roger. I'm chilling at the front. Next minute, I'd say probably 5 minutes. He just
came out nearly green.
No, he opened that door and he came charging out. Know what I mean? So he came charging out and he came running to us as if like he'd just scored a goal, right? So we're like, enjoy yourself and all that. And he says, well, I couldn't really keep it hard enough to do it. And we're like, right, okay, fair enough. That was a waste of €50. And then Roger said, what one did you go for? Because I don't know if it's like a catalogue in there. I don't know if you're sitting there swiping, going, right, I'll pick that one.
It's like Tinder, but you've just got to put the woman in front of you, swipe to the left. No, the woman's walking away.
I'm trying to remember the names here. Kevin picked the same one as Roger. And then that became a heated debate, going like, that's fucking weird. Why'd you pick the same one I was with?
You think you'd go for a different one. And Roger, as I said, we've talked about sizes. I'm a grower, not a shower. You're a shower. Roger's not a grower or a shower. He's like...
No, you're talking about Kevin?
Kevin,
do you know what? No, Johnny, like, fuck it. Colin, right? So that's the bar, fuck it. So Colin's the one, right? So do you know what? What's he going to do? Stop replying to me in group chat?
So basically, Colin's not a grower or a shower. We've seen it.
Colin's had very many incidents with prostitutes. Doesn't he anymore? He's all loved up and having a good time.
I think that was back in the day. It was normal for lads' holidays. It wasn't for us. We never did it. But
no, we never did. No,
I'm too tight. I wouldn't pay for it.
So I'm saying, like, the thought of playing 50. And let's be honest, it's not going to be a good experience.
No.
No, I mean, you're going to go in there and
You
you're
could probably whistle. It'd be better just to shout and go, hello, hello,
Aye,
hello.
aye,
There's
that's-
that many being there.
Aye, like I just could not picture it being a positive experience you're going to walk away with and remember for the rest of your life.
Especially in a lad's holiday. Like, I think they must go through about 10 guys.
You've got the one we went in Benidorm. That's the
the Benidorm. So I'll tell the Benidorm story
go with
because
the
that's hilarious. So the Benidorm story is, right, so see when you're in Benidorm, there is hundreds of prostitutes walking about. Some of them are beautiful.
It's legal
it's
now,
legal,
though, isn't it?
I think.
So
So
back then, I don't think it
back
was.
then it was, but they're all beautiful looking girls. But obviously they're fell in the luck and that's
all
what
of
they're
that
doing.
kinda-
But
all
it's,
that-
it's not like proper escorting, it's on the street.
Aye,
So it's
old-
different. An
old
escort
school.
and a prostitute's completely
is-
different.
aye.
An escort does it all professionally, tested, everything. These are old school prostitutes walking the street. So basically, all these beautiful women, and he was
All
like,
day it was as
aye,
well
all day.
pestering you.
Nope. Now, we slag Martin for going with a granny, right?
Aye.
But Martin's were 50.
Aye.
But when you add them up, it was over 100, right? But Martin's was 50, was his basically. So all these beautiful young girls, and he ends up pulling an old granny.
Aye.
And he's generally, the best part about it was, right, so he's agreed a price, like, didn't
Aye.
he? Agreed the price, shake the hands before the transaction even happened. So anyway, we're like, why the fuck is he took her instead of all these
Aye.
beautiful? So anyway, he goes up and does the deed, lasts about 2 seconds with the socks pulled up to the, for some reason he wears white socks and pulls them up all the way right up.
Aye, gets his super bubbles.
So anyway, he's gone like the clappers. Anyway, we Ross is sharing the room with him.
Poor Ross.
Poor Ross, I know. So anyway, the next thing, Ross is half cut and he's talking to this old woman. He's like, honestly, Hen, what do you do this for? You don't need to do it. So Ross is keen, this is never tell a lie, talking to her. And the next thing, she goes away and goes back in to speak to get the money off this transaction. And the next thing, he starts debating the price with her again. He starts haggling after
It's like
doing
it's
the
a
deed.
pair of shoes.
As if it's a pair of trainers. You go to Turkey and
ton.
go, no. And he's like, no, I agreed this price. No. And then end up agreeing on a price. And we're sitting there, like, because we're on the opposite side, but we can hear everything that's happening.
Aye.
And the next thing, Ross is pure, honestly, Hen, stop doing all this. If you go away and it's, aye, here's €20, stop doing it and everything. So anyway, we're in the room, we're sitting, and me and you're half cut, giggling away like your lassie's gone, I can't believe we did that. All you hear's, you dirty, smelly, fat bastard. You're like, what the fuck's going on? Ross is pure getting off, he said it Colin. We're going, what the fuck? Ross is pure getting out. And we're like, Ross, calm the fuck down, what happened? He went, well, that fucking prostitute just stole my brand new Lacoste shoes because of that fat bastard. So then me and him in the stitches going, you've generally just paid a prostitute to steal your trainers. That's what you've generally just fucking did.
And it was fucking dealing.
Oh, it was dealing.
And the worst thing about it is when we went to see the boys the next day, because obviously they're selling stuff on the streets. And we're like, by any chance, is anybody trying to sell a pair of grey Lacoste trainers about here? And the guy's like, aye, there's a pair coming about for €50. And I was like, right, well, there's your trainers there.
And
Ross.
then Ross just went, you owe me that money,
Aye.
you prick. But that was hilarious. But when you talk about lads' holidays, when we were younger, we went on a good few, and it was so good.
Aye, no,
Like-
they were classed, man.
They were class, like
Even like as I said, I would class your stag do's are like lads' holidays, but when you never got to go to Ibiza the first time
aye.
because you don't get dialysis over there.
Don't get
you know?
that. My transplant just failed before we went there, so he wasn't getting dialysis in time.
Aye, so you couldn't come, and I had a good. Like, Ibiza was a good time. I mean that time, but the stag do was brilliant.
Oh,
I mean
my
that was
stag
the
do is-
Ibiza.
So we'll start for the first that lad's holiday, and we'll talk about what it was like. So the first one we went on was Benidorm.
Aye,
Now,
that was fantastic.
I love Benidorm for this like party and everything. The problem is when we first went, I think it was like £160 to the pound for the euro.
No, it was more than that.
Was it
Like
more
it was
than that?
double. Like I'm
It was
sure it was like
nearly
over €2 at the pound at least.
So and the drinks over there were like €1 a drink.
Aye.
Because now it's changed. But when we first went, so we went Carnage. What was it? Jericho for the vodka. So when we
fuck's
first
sake.
got there, we used to buy the Jericho vodka.
Aye.
It was like, I think it was like €4 for a litre of vodka.
Aye, and it was like fucking minging. It's
And
like
we were playing Switch, and whoever lost had to
to
down
down
like a full
jug.
pint of it. Aye.
It's like we had like it was not lads' holiday, but when I went Portugal with Martin, there was a vodka. I think it was Novo vodka, right? So we seen it, and right when we got there, we go having one drink, you know, getting fucking scooped. And what the hell's so we noticed this box. And go, fuck, we need to get that, you know what I mean? And we started getting it, but then we noticed a few days later, see the wee woman that was about cleaning. We're like fucking cleaning the flares. She's fucking cleaning it with that vodka.
Aye.
She was fucking using that to kill all the germs. And I was like, fuck's sake.
So that was what Jericho was like. So we were getting that.
The Jericho cough, they called it, or something like that, because if you drank too much,
you drank too much, you were waiting.
Your throat was knackered.
We get the video of you waiting into a bowl. That was the picture. We've got pictures we've got in that. That lad's holiday is amazing. So me and you were in a room, and Ross and Colin was in a room. And one of the funny stories is me talking about the gypsies.
Because they sent a letter about saying the gypsies had moved next door.
They sent a letter saying gypsies are there, so watch what you're doing. Blah de blah, and I'm good with my storytelling. So
Honestly, Colin believes everything you say.
Colin believes everything I say. So when I tell a story to Colin,
it's 100%.
It's 100%, right? Because we're talking about the Magaluf one when I was. That was a funny. Right. So anyway, we were sitting half cut like kind of night, and I'm sitting telling the story about the gypsies and how they've got to a point now they're breaking in and they're like robbing you and that, right? Knife point and everything. So Colin's believing it, and then Craig obviously, because we have got a connection better than my wife, so we've got a proper connection. Craig knew what I was doing.
You're sick.
So I'm sitting telling these story about these gypsies coming up, rattling your door, breaking it. So Craig knows what I'm doing. So Craig's running around going bang, bang, bang. And you see Colin, Jonny, gypsies at my door.
Gypsies are here.
Even Ross, you see in the room, he knows what's happening. So they're a gross up band and stuff for us, but obviously you can lean out and talk to each other. And then, so Craig keeps doing it, banging it, and I'm going, Colin, honestly, come in, they steal your organs and everything, mate. You need to, because I just had my transplant.
I'm surprised you never jumped off the balcony.
Aye, so he's grabbing me for the upside of the banister, pulling me as if I'm going to be able to jump there and save him. So Craig's still doing this. And then I went, Colin, you need to go peek. Ross, can you do it? No. And then Colin and somehow gone and looking, but Ross gave us the key, because Ross knew what we were doing. So it was funny. So Craig somehow got a hoodie with him. I don't know why you brought a hoodie to Benidorm.
I remember it was like a Bruins Down Island hoodie I had. I don't know why
you had a knife in your hand. So anyway, a butter knife. No, it was one of because it was our apartment. You had the bread knife.
The thing. Aye. But I bet see when I was, you're talking about me going into it, the room. The elevator was right at our door. So I'm sitting with boxers, the hoodie on, and a knife. And this elevator opens up, and there's like these 5 people going. What the fuck's going? They're sitting there pressing the button like that. Fucking get us back down.
So we knew the plan, obviously. Everybody knows for the story, you can see it. We've got the key for their room. Ding me. So Ross is in the room. Ross is keen at giggling but trying to be serious. And I'm continuing this story about how they take your organs. They kill you, straight face, Colin. And he's squeezing my horn. It was hurting for the opposite side of the banister. And so anyway, it gets to the point, Craig keeps banging. The next thing, he opens the door. And he hears, Jonny, they're in. So Craig runs in and goes, poor Ross. Colin grabs him and throws him
right at me. I nearly did stab him.
Ross because Colin meant take him, and we're sitting there going, and Craig reveals it, and he's basically greeting.
Even when I would put the hoodie back, he was still like the fist was up ready for a jab. And I was like, he was. I think that was probably the start of his mental breakdown.
my stories, because we did like. Colin's one of the people, the most lovable guy you ever meet. But when I tell him a story.
We try and get
him on, but when I say a story, he believes it. But I do that for a lot of people. But your missus believes some of my stories.
I'm fucking sick of her telling me stuff. No, I mean, this is what happened to... I just... Even when she tells me, I was like, shut the fuck up.
It's like stupid stuff I'll tell and she'll go...
He's kid knowing. No, he's being serious.
He's being serious, Craig. Craig knows I'm talking piss when I wind her up.
Even when you're telling me something, I have to double take what the fuck you're talking about.
You've got to sing and make sure. Because I'm good with my storytelling. It was quite funny, but Colin believed it. And see that full holiday, it was one of the best experiences because, like, Colin in that holiday made that holiday. He's made every holiday with their own. Every holiday.
And that's a shame because I don't think everybody's got a pal.
So I think that's probably why you said it's aim to get a pal like Colin. Because Colin's a pal that most of the stories about.
He just does mad, like, stupid stuff, man.
In the Benidorm one, Colin ended up pulling this 18-year-old. And
was that Benidorm? Was that Magaluf?
No, it was Benidorm. Remember, because he soaks up out right up to his legs.
Umbro soaks.
Umbro soaks. So anyway, we were out in the dancer and Colin started winching this 18-year-old. I think Colin was 19 at the time.
She was.
I had my transplant 2012. It was a few months after. He must have been 21. So anyway, it was like a UFC match. So they were barging.
They were fucking rolling about this club, man.
Rolling about the club. So anyway, he takes her back and he starts sleeping with her. But our sisters end up coming with us.
So we met the group. So it was a group of lassies. I think they were Scottish as well, weren't they? So we bumped into them. We're all having like carry on and stuff. And then next minute they two disappear. So we jokingly said, "Oh, we'll be back to the flat to fucking." And her pals like, "Nah, she doesn't do that type of thing. That's not what she's like." And so we just thought, right, well, we getting something to eat, whatever. We just enjoyed the rest of the night. And then, because our apartment was quite decent size, we thought, right, everybody go back there because there's plenty of space.
I'm not a beefer when Martin went off his seat.
It was a wee tiny room, it was a wee bed, a wee Huffy's wee earphones in. So we went back, but Robbie didn't go out, so Robbie stayed back. So Robbie was, maybe we opened the front door, and Robbie's like, by the way, Colin's in that living room with that bird. And I'm like, fuck off. And the lassies were with us. So I remember just fucking kicking the door in, and then you're just seeing Colin's arse shaking a bit like fuck. And so he came charging at us, closing the door.
Oh, closing the door, man.
But again, the socks were right up to
Socks were right up, mate.
Absolute belters.
It was hilarious. He somehow wears socks and sandals, and it's got the wee slit in it and everything. I'm like, how can you wear socks and sandals like that?
So we went into the balcony, the balcony went from the living room bit into the bedroom bit. So we thought, right, boom. And
but the sisters are with us as well, by the way.
They're thinking this is hilarious. So anyway, fucking slide it open, and there they were fucking. He left it open, slide it open, there they were fucking clattering at it. And this wee, the couch, I think the couch was smaller than this. And I was like, I don't know how the fuck they done it. But we seen it, and then we turned around to the lassies going like that, like, obviously this is a bit much, you know what I mean? And they thought it was the fucking best thing.
They thought it was the best
They
thing
thought it was
ever.
hilarious.
They thought
But
it was
then
a porno.
that wasn't really the best part of it.
The best part of
is
it
convincing that lassie's dad was looking for him.
So as I said with my storytelling, right, I wasn't
Can't you
bald
just
at this
lead
point.
it? Can't you
That's
just
what I was going
lead
to say the story. So I wasn't bald at this point. I had my hair. So anyway, the next day, Colin's got up, right, and we turned around. I don't know why it came in my head. I went,
because you're
Colin,
evil, man. Can't just let him have a good time.
I'm like, Colin, she was 15, mate. Her dad was at Everton. Banging at the door, mate, going, where is he? I'm like, Colin, mate, honestly. So Benidorm is like, you've got your typical Brits there. 6 foot, fat as fuck, and tattoos there, head and everything.
Aye.
So my description of this guy was Colin. He was 6 foot, tattoos on him, and built like fuck, mate.
Raging.
And he's like, generally, he was going up to kill me. Like, mate, we don't know who you are and everything. I'm getting the pose involved and everything. She was only 15.
I started packing his bag.
He started putting his bag in
His passport.
So anyway, we were like, right, Colin, you need to come out and have a laugh. But the best part about it was every time we were walking Colin, I think that's our Dan. He started kind of jogging away.
Running into shops and all that.
Honestly, poor Colin, actually kind of, I'm more evil.
Aye, because you try to keep it going after bloody.
I was going to send him a letter.
Send him a letter for Police Scotland saying that he's being put up to court and all that. And I'm like, no, man. But then you done a good thing when we went to the park, and then the wee red ants was talking about. So
you can tell my story after it.
So there's wee red ants as you kind of walking about brickwork, and we're all kind of sitting on it. And he's like, what are these wee things? And he's like, oh, they're fire ants. They crawl in your skin. And then they start fucking a bit inside you. And he's like, oh, really? He's like, I see. And he's like, are you feeling itchy? And he's like, I am feeling itchy. You feeling warm? Bear in mind, it's like 37 degrees. Like, I am feeling warm. And he's like, I think you might be inside you and all that. So we had the back and forth, slagging him, this kind of thing. And then we all forgot about it. So we think, right, that's fine. That's forgot about. And then come back. And I think it's like 2 weeks later, his dad bumps into you. And what does he say?
Says, that bastard wanted me to take him to the hospital because you said to him there was fire ants
inside his body. And he's went to, I think he actually went to take him, didn't he?
He went to take him, then then he realised, he went, what are you talking about, Colin? Fire? Johnny said to me, they
go in your body.
He asked me if I was itchy and I was warm, and I was, Dad, at the time. I'm like, mate, you've just jumped in a manky water, because remember that park at the bit, because we're kidding on, Fish was touching his feet and he was screaming. You're in that manky lake water. And then basically, you're obviously going to be itchy when you come out that. And then and he's pure believing it, and that's the kind of stuff.
I think it must have been the heat that got to him, because see, in the night suit we've had here, he's been fine. He's been totally fine.
But it must be the heat, because that Benidorm made our kind of, we were going, next one's getting booked because
how good that was. And but
then
we
ended up meeting a big group of friends, because I was on the dance floor and I'm sitting, because you know what I was
stay in contact with them for years.
I was basically on the dance floor and I seen a big group of boys going.
We went to go see Sticky Vicky.
And I'm on the dance floor. Come up, you pricks, come on for a dance. Turns out they were Scottish. They end up having a laugh with them. And Robbie and his jobby finger, that was the best story for that one. Yeah. So we ended up getting them up, and then we ended up becoming good pals with them.
But it's a different, that's the thing. So we went to Benidorm, obviously for my stag do. And it's different. It's different, man. It's changed.
The prices so dear.
It cost a fortune. I think it was the same price as Ibiza.
Aye.
See the cost of drinks and just
everything.
I was shocked.
You get into your bars for free night enough, but it was too dear.
Aye,
so I would say if you're young, I would go on lads' holidays, but I would probably say, I don't even think Magaluf, because we went to Magaluf. I don't think it's that good anymore, is it?
Well, I think it went down a wee bit because the BCM closed, and I think that reopened. Yeah. But I don't think, again, we need to speak to young people whether, because I've always said that, same whenever I bump into somebody, it was, oh, you going on a lad's holiday this year? I'm like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, fuck.
But you're just weird, you're talking to Wayne's going to get in lads holidays.
Go on, guys, sitting Wayne, I'm going on a lad's holidays, can I come?
Aye, so the Benidorm, we met the boys and they were a good laugh. Like Robbie, the story we'll tell about Robbie is basically, Robbie brought a bird back. Obviously done the deed and everything, but there was Vaseline next to the table.
Aye.
So the next time we're all sitting down having breakfast at their apartment, and Robbie comes down and I look at his thumb, man, and I see a wee bit of browning, and I went, you get shite in your thumb? He's like, no. I went, let's smell it. He went, no, we just went, Robbie's got shite, he shoved his finger in her arse, man. That was
disgusting.
Stuck with him and all.
Aye, that stuck with him for years, man, because it was, I don't think I went out that night. That was the night I went out, because there was one night I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go.
And then obviously went back to his apartment.
Aye. That was the night we had the three. Well, we had nearly had the threesome in Benidorm. That was.
Aye, that was.
That was carnage. Basically, we thought it was generally got to be the Eiffel Tower. We're going to be
best
connected
time of our
forever.
lives.
Best time of our life. The lassie was stunning, gorgeous, and then we went to go do the deed. We ended up getting lost, and her apartment was right there, and she was staying with her family. She went, guys, I'm tired. My apartment's right there. We went, that's fine.
We walked it right at her.
Aye, we walked it right at her. Didn't shag at her. We walked it at her. And then basically, so ended up she getting an apartment, like, for fuck's sake, because we were on Facebook. She added us. We'll message her tomorrow. We'll go to the wee computer, because you have to get downstairs to the computer.
You didn't have the phones.
I
I do even think the phones were that shit back then. We didn't even take them. Because
I
remember
somebody Colin had the camera, an actual camera.
Disposable.
Aye.
Is it no? He had.
No, he had the digital one.
It was all fancy, but no, he didn't have phones for phoning and messaging and going on Facebook.
So we thought this lassie generally was so beautiful, didn't we?
Aye.
And then we opened up Facebook the next day, seen the pictures.
I hope she just the kiss. We've said this loads of times, and
I've been brought up at each other's speech.
They'll never know. But I remember when I was doing the doors, and some lassie came up to me and went, "Oh, do you remember me?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Oh, I was in your shoulders in Magaluf at BCM," and I'm going, "How the fuck do you remember that?" And then she just showed me a picture, because I think I must have most wanted on my shoulders, put it up, but she pure remembered that. I was like, "Fuck, do you remember that?"
So we thought she was stunning. Then next thing, she was like House of Eyes, mate. She was fucking hideous. And I don't know if it was basically the pictures we took here. She might have been out her face, sweaty and everything, but she genuinely, we thought, and it made it worse. I was dancing with her pal all night. It was actually a lot fucking prettier.
And you just patching her the whole time.
Her. I was like generally dancing with her, grinding with her all night, and then ditched her because I thought me and Craig get a threesome. And then we Colin at that point, can I join in, lads? Like, no, Colin, you really can't.
You can watch.
You can watch Colin sit in the corner.
Fuck, that's a scary thought, Colin watching.
But so Benidorm was a great laugh.
Aye, so we went lads holidays from what, the age of 19, 20?
Well, it was my first time, 22.
20. Was it how old
22.
is that? Aye, so we've done that. I think we done it quite quick though, because we done the whole, it's Benidorm, Magaluf, Ibiza, and then
we had today's. We'd done like Newcastle.
Aye,
We'd done like kind of UK,
stuff.
but it doesn't really count.
Aye.
But so it was good Benidorm to see what it was like.
But why I keep going on about it is that I don't hear anybody else telling stories about it.
But I spoke to my brother. He's had a few lads holidays, and his is ones where.
Has he got good stories?
Oh, Barry's got very good stories.
Aye. So I've never heard anybody tell me a good lad's holiday story.
Barry's are really good. But remember, Barry hung about with guys that were like a few years older than him.
Yeah.
So like, they were all kind of age. I think there's a picture of Barry with a Pokemon t-shirt in Benidorm. Because there's a bit, see if you did climb up to the cross, there's a bit that says Remo, and everybody puts their bag in front of it. Remo. So he's got good stories, but the young ones, see, can they afford it though?
Aye, that's what I'm saying. Like, we were looking at holidays here, just family holidays, and I was like, fuck me, prices are extortionate.
Bad days are gone for stags to family holidays.
Aye,
I've just said, I've paid for the wedding. I'm going to my brother's wedding in Cyprus, and I'm like, I had to fly for Edinburgh because I was saving $1,000 because it was child free.
Aye, no, I think that's going to be one of the memories.
It will be because everybody in the family.
No families. I've always wanted that.
You want us to go on a holiday?
A big, massive holiday with loads of people.
Well, obviously, our two families and Martin himself. Martin will be joining us.
You never know. You get to find us fucking keepers thing.
Finders keepers. Kelsey could have found them love by now. We don't know.
What I mean?
Be all loved up.
I know. Sending us no hear for him.
No hear for him. Make a day of you.
Aye, just go full time.
Full time. So that's the difference now. Can kids afford that?
Aye.
I say kids, but they're obviously 18. But
even to like,
because even like buying it, as you said, we went to Benidorm for your stag, and I was paying a fortune around. It was because I think it was generally. You only buying drinks. Well, you did have to buy drinks. I was buying drinks.
I think Martin bought a drink.
One drink. I think Martin bought a drink. No,
Martin.
but we were Ben.
Thank fuck he's not here.
I know. He bought basically we were buying drinks, but it was costing a fortune. It wasn't just a case of
fucking that's.
That's how we were jumping from pub to pub. Free shot, mate. Aye, get us in. Free shot. Out we go.
Aye, because it was. No, it was dear. And that I actually thought we took more money than we were meant to take. But no, I loved it. It was good. And that's what I was saying. Like, I don't think it's going to be our last lads' holiday because we're, like I said, our Wayne's going to get to a certain age where we can go away and entertain Martin. He needs pals to go away with.
Aye. So, well, that's why Cole's 9. In 9 years, Martin will be taking the lads' holiday probably.
Aye, tagging along. But no, I'm up for. I want to do it. Like I'd say not every year. No, like every couple of years, a wee meet up, a wee 2 to 3 or 4 day.
Aye.
Like just a getaway, you know what I mean? It's
it would be good to get away because we're going to Legoland. That's like fucking.
That's our wee getaway.
That's our wee getaway.
They keep trying to tag along, didn't they?
Aye, and it's Denmark. He done like the missus. Like, they want us to come. They want. Fuck, I don't want you to come. Like, me and him have booked it. Me and you share a double bed.
Aye.
The kids will get their own bed, and it saved us off price. If we take them, we're double. So we were $450 each.
Aye, right? That's including Blackpool.
That's including Blackpool. Because we've got to stop off at Blackpool. And they were basically, can we come? And I'm like, that's us up to £900 each then.
Aye.
No.
For somebody to go and not enjoy it.
Aye, because they just moan and then you've got the Waynes that you've got to deal with. Aye, so it's quite interesting. So we will talk about the next lad's holiday, Magaluf.
Aye, Magaluf. Aye.
Magaluf was amazing.
Aye, that was, I wasn't up for going there at the time because I was like, I think at the time it was, I think Ayia Napa was the kind of place to be at that moment. I think everybody was gone there, and but again, just I went with the flow. But again, it was cheap as fuck.
It was cheap as anything back then because we went there and BCM wasn't it dead cheap, but you had the good DJs in like DJ Sammy and that were playing. It was a good laugh. That was a good lads' holiday for the fact of the stories of Colin as well.
It was just Colin,
like generally because we go to the East Coast Bride boys, they came with us because we went pals. We're like, I booked this. So we ended up at Magaluf. I was in the room with Ross. You were in the room with JP.
So is it?
You know, with JP and Colin was sharing me, I think, Greg. Greg came as well.
Because Greg was always
and then these Prize boys, they were all sharing the room. But the story we're at with Colin was fucking amazing. I managed to convince him.
The Pope one.
The Pope one. So
I was going on about the kebab one where he nearly fucking lost his horn for a kebab.
You want to say the kebab one first?
Aye, that mean he went in, kept going to the same wee kebab shop every night. He used to go sell butt, which was weird. He wouldn't want to take anybody, so...
Because he'd probably get 4 kebabs, because he used to love his kebabs.
So we went in and he's like, can I get a mixed kebab? And I'm just sitting there, like, I'm not a big eater after a night out. And because see, even the last few times we went out and I've had something to eat, I've puked it back up about an hour later. So he got his mixed kebab, and then the guy gave him just a normal one, and Colin's like, no, mixed. And I ended up having a bit of an argument with the guy. I was like, oh, wait a minute, he ordered fucking mixed kebab. He's your number one customer. I was raging, right? And so he got his mixed kebab, and they're walking out, and there was a massive curb. It was like that.
We all knew about it every night.
It's into the car park, and I come down first. Next minute, Colin comes in. He follows at this big dramatic, right? And the kebabs like that. So anybody else would be like, fuck it, hands down, save themselves. Not P keeps this fucking kebab going. But the way he falls in his horn. So and then next day, like, you're a fucking idiot, but he kept this kebab going.
Somehow the kebab is brand new. See why you see the videos of somebody falling and they keep the bottle? Well, Colin actually done like a 360 fall and everything and kept this kebab.
But anyway, he fucked his hand up and then he had to go get injections. He had to go get injections and that because his horn was all opened up into the bone and daft bastard.
Because honestly, he makes a holiday. We were talking about the story with the Pope.
The Pope thing's mental.
The Pope thing.
How I ended up being the bad guy.
How you end up being... So basically, I got this story going and he ended up being the bad guy. JP was a bad guy. So anyway, simply the best comes on in this bar. Right? The bar's full of English, Scottish. Ross is there. Because Ross is a big part of the story. So anyway, simply best. Colin's half cut. And obviously the bit in the simply the best. Colin shouts, the Pope. Want to get obviously done. So anyway, Ross is no feeling well. So before I even sent him to Ross, I've got to text him because when we're getting... So first I say to Colin, I went, what happened to Ross? I went, Colin, you just said that. His mom's best pals with the Pope. I don't know if you believe this. But he's like, what? I went, Colin, he's best pals with the Pope. Oh, no, don't tell me. Because he's half cut and I'm going, Colin, I can't believe you... This is no word that I lie going, so can't believe you have done that, Colin. You've been in his house have you not seen pictures of his mod driving the Popemobile? No. What are you talking about? I'm like, Colin, I haven't even noticed him, mate. Oh my God, I feel so bad.
I need to go apologise.
Sam texting Ross going, by the way, I've just convinced it. I didn't know, saying a lot more than there. I've just convinced this dick that you're most best pals with Pope, and that's why you've left. Not because you're unwell. So Ross has got up to date.
Aye.
So Colin goes up there, Ross, and Ross goes, Colin, I don't even want to speak to you, mate. Honestly, my mom and the Pope are like that. And I'm like, Colin, they're best pals, mate, and you've just said that. He's like, oh no, I can't believe you did that. So I'm keeping this going. I don't know how long I managed to keep it.
I don't think anybody else has whispered a word.
Anybody whispered a word. So I must have said about 10 things. Colin, it's bang order. I get, obviously, you're enjoying the moment and everything, but singing that in front of his mom, sectarian, is beyond a... Colin, you could get done for that and everything. Honestly, I am sick to death of it, and he's purely ready to greet and everything, and Ross is sitting there trying not to laugh. Everybody's trying not to laugh, and then JP says one thing, can't believe he said that, Colin, and then Craig went, hi, Colin, can't believe you just said that, and he went, I'm sick of you two bastards picking me.
And ran away.
Ran away. Colin, Craig looked at JP and looked at each other and went, how did that fat bastard say everything to him? And we said one thing and we're the bad guys.
We had to go chase him down.
So the next time you're trying to find him and he's like generally greeting, thinking that he's offended Ross because Ross is Mo's bed pal.
It took a while. It actually took longer to convince him that it wasn't true.
It wasn't true. I don't know why. I've been in Ross's house, his mum's house, just a plain kind of nice house. But I convinced him it was crosses every room and everything. All this stuff.
All his pictures.
All the pictures of the Pope. She's got pictures with you too and everything. I said all that. How she's best, honestly. So anyway, we find him in this bar. He's got no money. This bird's sitting buying him a drink, feeling sorry for him.
He's got a fucking Budweiser.
He's got a Budweiser
Like, get that?
But it took forever.
It took most of the next day to convince him that it wasn't true and that it was all a joke.
It was wild, man.
If I see the more I talk about stories with Colin, I feel fucking terrible for him.
I don't.
But he enjoyed it, I know.
He enjoyed it. See,
let's convince ourselves he enjoyed it.
Colin's exact words about me. Because when you say something, I was going, but that's the way Johnny is. So it's all right. So he kind of used to it with me. Colin is the one guy that you can rely on. Such a nice guy. Gets Wayne's presents every year. Everything. He's such...
I always get an Easter egg, gets him a Christmas present,
he's generally
birthday present, just every time.
A nice pal, but he's one of the pals we've taken him on every holiday. Well, not really good at beef as much because
you weren't there.
It
must have been the shittiest holiday ever.
It was the shittest. We'll talk about Ivy from when I was there from my stag do. Well, we went a couples holiday. Remember Lanzarote? That was
you won a fucking watch.
I won a watch basically. So Craig, you fell in love.
Shut up.
He's raging. He basically met this lassie, blah de blah, booked a holiday for her because it was her big birthday.
It was
her
21st.
21st. Martin got to Liverpool with it. I managed to get to Lanzarote because Martin was filming. So basically, the last time
he was filming that. He was filming Anna, wasn't he?
Anna. So basically, it turns around. I was like, the lassie basically done a wrong thing. And Craig split up with her, and he's like, "John, is a free holiday?" And I'm like, "Aye, cool." Mate, we turned up and it was a couples.
Well, you literally just get off the plane for Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria because I went with Louise, and basically the next thing I'm doing a couples holiday with you.
It was probably one of the best holidays we've had.
It was gently, but it was funny because, like as I said, you booked a nice couples hotel, so there's all these couples doing adult only couples all have a nice meal. And I'm playing Switch with him, and I'm like, pick up 5, you bastard. No, you pick up 10.
Slamming tables and all that.
Tables, yes.
Get that down.
Get that down. And you're like, oh my God. And then like, it's like, see if people looked at it, they went, they're such a nice couple. Because me and you look outside at the bar, sitting like covered in on 2 beds and everything like outside at the pool.
I said that, like, that's always been my...
It was a relaxing... Because I had my DVD player, we watched Skins, we watched stuff.
It was the most chilled out holiday I've been. I've ever chilled out holiday.
Aye. But we know what to talk, because that was too romantic. We know what to talk. You've never been in another... Me and you've never been in a romantic holiday like that,
since, no.
Ever since, no. Not just that one where you've been the most romantic. Aye. You get there, it's stressful, you're running about doing everything, you're having to clean all the time, you know.
I know. You get annoyed.
So we'll talk about my stag do. My stag do was arranged by you and Martin. The joke was Benidorm I was going to, and then I found out it was Ibiza. And it was what a stag do that was.
It was class.
The first night was just carnage.
I was angry. The whole week, I think it was like 4 days or something we went. It's just everybody was pissed every night. Like I always say that, like whenever you've got a lad's night out or a lad's whatever, there's always one person that goes over the top and gets mad with it and needs to get fucking looked after. But that was just free for all. Everybody's absolutely steaming. I just remember being myself at the top of, I think it was like Kilties or something. No, it was a Highlander. It was a bit upstairs. I'm just dancing about, and we just all split up. And I was trying to get home. Obviously, didn't know I was gone. and I'm walking down this street, and you were wearing a wedding dress.
I was in a wedding dress.
You were wearing a wedding dress with makeup and that on, and I'm walking down, and I just see this cunt, 2 hands on the wall, and showing the position. And I'm getting closer. I was like, fuck, this cunt in the dress. And then it was you.
It was me.
And I was like, what the fuck have you been? I've seen him in about 5 hours. And then we struggled to get home that night. But
that was because basically the apartments that you and Martin booked were basically, I say apartments, a hostel, but it was like apartments. It was a great place. Basically, all the streets looked the same in a sense.
Aye,
so you were getting lost there. But that was some holiday for all the stories, like with Colin and that one as well. Colin made that as well when he was winching that bird on the flare. And then Martin made the joke when, Colin, you're kind of rating me as a joke. And then McCall went, just stood up and walked away for himself. I'm not interested in her anymore.
I've been caught out.
I've been caught out here. That was a good laugh. Because
I say before, see when we're talking, there's loads of stories we can't say.
There's a lot of stuff we can't say. Because I'm thinking about going and I went, nope.
Can't say that.
The one, basically... it was 3 nights we were there, and I slept in my room last night.
Unless you've got stories that you can't tell the public, then it wasn't a fucking good time.
Because we were there 3 nights, and I slept in my room once. The first night I ended up in me, cuddling you.
Remember when we were split up? It was the first night, and we were sitting. You're in, because I was sharing a room with Colin, but you're in the bed, and Colin's fucking wherever. Next minute, I'm getting a fucking phone shoved in my ear.
Oh my god!
I'm like, this is like 5 in the morning. I'm going, what the fuck's this? And it's Sweeney's mum going, where the fuck's Martin?
Martin.
Just as she said that, Martin fucking kicked the door in. Who the fuck's phoning my ma? And you're like, what the fuck, Martin? There's your ma there. Because they two get
so basically Colin and Martin were together. And I think, obviously you're looking like he's there to sell stuff. They've also keeping and Colin's went, there's a black guy, man.
He's really racist.
So basically, he ran away.
That's what you learn.
I know. So he ran away from Martin and left Martin, but Martin's like, so look, you just got to sell you something. You said no. So the next thing, Colin's phone, Martin's ex, his mum, his sister, going, we've lost Martin.
Like, with pure panic.
Aye. And remember, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's obviously a different time back here. But they're sitting phoning us, going, where's Martin? Next time, Martin busting door.
I think that's probably the most sober I've ever seen Martin in my life.
Aye, because I think he sobered up because he was raging. We said in the last podcast, that's the most I've seen Martin. No, I think that was because I think Martin wanted to kill Colin that time.
Who the fuck's phoning my mom?
He wanted to kill him because of what he said. And you're like, Colin, what would you do that for? And he's like...
Just laughed
and shit. He just went... walked away.
Just laughed a bit.
Why did I not go back in my room and just cuddled you that night?
Don't fucking know. Don't know, man.
And then basically, that was the night Colin waited in the bathroom.
Aye, and then
basically, the next day, we waited in the bathroom. I caught Craig's toothbrush, and I was in my room at this point because Martin kept the room cold, which was amazing. So I was in my room chilling, and then Colin's obviously waited, and Craig went, Colin, what did you waited for? I didn't wait. It's only me and you in the room. It wasn't me. He was sitting there arguing with Craig going, it wasn't me. That was the kind of shit Colin's like.
I puked all the fucking mirrors.
I puked all the mirrors and then tried to blame it
in the shower.
Poor Margaret, man, getting that phone call worrying that her rain's been stabbed down by the Ibiza because Colin ran away for a black guy. Generally, you're like that. Are we talking about the crusty t-shirt story as well?
Maybe as well, isn't
May as well now. He's not here. So anyway, basically the story of the crusty t-shirt is they all get pictures of me in the face, which obviously some people like me than others in that story. So anyway.
Was that the same night?
That was the same night, because it was the next day, because we only wore t-shirts first night. So anyway, the night next morning, Martin wakes up, you're sore throat. I can't, my throat's dead sore.
And his knees were fucked,
that's the thing. So his throat's dead sore. You've been obviously sucking somebody's penis. You ran away from that big black guy, you've been sucking his penis, haven't you? And then there was a pure joke about it anyway. So the next thing, somebody picks up the t-shirt with my face on it and it's crusty as it, and then we're going,
solid.
No way, it's solid. Martin, did you do it? And he went, no. Pulls it off the covers. His knees are skating, and we're going, mate, you must have. And Martin's not even dying it because he's obviously, Martin has a pure laugh and he's just going, just laughing away.
I think he had more money at the end of the night.
He ended up walking away with €100.
He done well.
Aye. Oh, that was me. That'd be fuck. What made that holiday was this? Was it Highlander or Kilties, the main one? This pub we were in. Because I was getting free drink that full time.
That was a Highlander. The Kilties one is where I chucked at that guy. Didn't even get a fucking free shot.
Didn't even get a guy punched the lassie. Craig and the DJ, a barmaid. Craig and the DJ.
My wedding DJ.
His wedding DJ, because we end up dragging the guy outside. And basically you walk back in, they're like, cool, as if nothing happened. I'm like, he's just punched a bit, he's took it out for you and you've just not done it.
Didn't even get a fucking shot.
Oh, aye. So we can't say too much about that holiday and all, because obviously it's a bit wild.
Aye.
We can talk about Benidorm, but even that was too wild. Like your stag do, we can't really...
Aye, that's
the problem you've got. That's why we need to ask a young generation, is these your stories, these wild? We can say it them privately, we can say it to Crookie privately with some of the stories, but we physically can't say it in the podcast.
Aye, because... And then I like, as I say, getting like Barry or something like, because he must have some good ones.
Barry's got good ones.
Because he must have got the peak where everything was cheap and cheerful back then.
Because I go on his stag do, when this comes out, it'll be following weekend after it. The following weekend after his stag do, it'll be out.
No, this is the one.
No, I'll be out the following weekend after.
Is it? Aye.
So this will be out then, and I'll be at his stag do, and that'll be carnage, because we're off to Newcastle. That'll be absolute mayhem. Because of some of the stuff I've got done for him, like, basically the way I'm dressing him up, mate. I'm dressing him like a fanny. Basically, in travelling down there on the bus, I've got my butler's outfit, like the naked butler with the shorts.
You enjoy that?
He'd enjoy that.
Keep
But the bow tie, but I think how freezing. Because I think it was Alan Watton went, he'll be freezing. I went, fuck him then. And then to be Tony.
Should be getting married.
Tony's exact word. He shouldn't be getting married then. I think we've got to dress him up as a Hulk, because he's a moody bastard. But so that's the stuff, but you can't talk about it anymore because everybody's life's fucked if you talk about it. So like the Benidorm, your stag was hilarious, man.
I enjoyed it.
That was.
But I think both our stags were very much like, again, pure typical.
Typical stag.
Just go and have a good time and just fucking absolutely minging.
Is that what happens nowadays? Is it typical stags, or are they all?
I know, because I keep hearing stags like people like this thing. Like ours was quite small, but I think yours was like maybe 6 or 7 people.
6, 7. I didn't want any. Same with
yours
you.
Was just I'm like, but yeah, I'm seeing stag do's like 30, 40 people. I'm going, like, how's that a good time? I mean, are they people?
Well, that's what we said. We wanted our small because we wanted just our close pals.
And just go and fucking
go and have a laugh.
Don't worry about anybody.
You're not worrying. Nobody's got to say it and rang, do it and rang, because you can trust them.
It's mad. I was saying, you get stag do's like going down south and stuff. You're going to Newcastle, but people are saying, like, to be fair, probably price of going to Newcastle and that's probably just as dear, is it?
We're saying that no, I'll not say price, but it wasn't that dear, no. Because there's 16s getting on a bus.
I suppose the transport and stuff like that.
So we will probably get into more details of the stag do's, because we'll probably get Ross on. He's the one of the ones that's on stag. We'll try and get Colin on.
And that's the thing, good time with Ross. We've only seen Ross since Ibiza.
And
I think, do you know, it all happened, like, see, when we came back from Ibiza, it's as if like that was, we were all kind of in our minds going, that was like the last time we're gone. And everybody kind of started branching off, doing their own thing, and kind of contact disappeared. Like, because the boys for Usco Bride, we don't really hear or see for them anymore.
Scott's the only one we really see for but the stag do's were wild. We probably could, as we said, we've not went in too deep from some of them, because we will get Ross on. And Ross will give you a laugh with some of them. And then you can talk about the Ibiza one. Ross took my place, actually. That was quite funny.
I know, it was a good time, man.
Right, so we're on to the episode confessions. I have been sent one in by a very close friend. This is like a good one. It's going to be wild, and this is God's honest truth.
God's honest truth.
I'll put his name right up to the camera. I'm only kidding. No, do that. So, it's wild, this story, and it's fucking true. That's the worst part, because we've seen it. Right, you ready for this, mate? So you kind of know it anyway, but so I went on a first date with a girl. She was lovely and wanted to keep it very casual and just sex. It's quite a better relationship, isn't it? Met for a few wines. Ooh, wines, poshy washy. Poshy washy, unless it's Mad Dog, you're a prick. Before the date, and then we decided to get back to mine and grab a bottle of wine. Sounds like a good night. We go back to having sex, and then I jump up to get us some water. Obviously, you need to hydrate, man. That's the way it goes, isn't it?
It's a shift.
Good after drinking a wine to hydrate, gets the hangover gone. She comes charging in saying, "Who am I talking to? I've just answered the phone." She never did. Turns out, she says I was on the phone, her phone, and her ex. It was her phone, and it was her ex. It was our own phone she was looking at. Fucking hell. I ask her to leave, and I say I will pay for her taxi. She refuses to leave her flat. For my flat, sorry. I'm trying not to read this because I'm reading parts of it and I'm getting stitches here. And then she tries to spear me.
Spear you?
Oh my God, that's the ladies. To which I have footage of as I got my phone out. She then grabs the wine, takes a huge swig of it, and proceeds to to spray shit all over my bed. That's quite impressive the way she did it, but disgusting. Police came and she ends up wandering out to the dark. Police asked, do I want to press charges? I say no, but should I? What should I do?
Fuck, people need to be warned. That means there should be posters all over the fucking town
People
for
need
that.
to know. People need to know.
They need to know because I've...
Get her, name it.
As we've spoke about it, it's like, that's not a first time.
No, she's... Oh,
Like,
if she managed to spray that, as we've heard...
Do you think that's her way of getting out? See how like you get the whole thing, oh, my pal's phoning me, somebody's just broke into my house, or he's something, whatever. I think that's her get out of, do you know what, I've got what I wanted here, I'm getting to fuck. That's her little
just
get.
shut out his bed
Just
and
shut
walk
out his
out.
bed, tan his wine, and get to fuck.
The thing that's come through my head is, how the fuck do you clean that up, man? That'll be through the mattress.
Probably
now.
still there, to be fair.
Probably.
Still there. It's probably the novelty things.
He probably smells it when he's getting a bit sad and lonely.
I miss her.
But if I would press charges. I think I would. If she genuinely, for the
Do you know
fact...
the scary part though? This is even putting the series head on, like the state she would
I'd
have been
stay
in.
with her if she
Like-
tanned that wine after it.
Well, let's say she just started making accusations.
Aye, because let's put
You know
it
what I mean?
this way,
Like, and we know that can just go.
well, luckily you got the footage, seeing her chugging the wine. Because if you know, she could have chugged that wine and meant, see, I've had a bottle of wine. And
He forced me to
he
drink.
forced-
Like you could fucking escalate like mad.
Aye.
And, I say, and how it's describing of like have a nice time, all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
If fucking a couple of glasses of water later and it's kicking off. So I don't know if I'd press charges because then it just fucking escalates. But
I'd probably name in jail.
people need to know.
Aye, people need to know.
It needs
I
to be
would genuinely-
broadcasted.
Aye, it needs to be broadcast. Right. See, here's one I've got as well. I, 25 female, have been dealing with and trying to work through issues with my boyfriend, 27 male.
This is turning out like a pure agony aunt thing for relationships and
I
dirty
know.
shit.
The one that are getting sent in is basically like in relationships. It's been exhausting to say the least. We have a second child, LMA, and if we didn't have the kids together, I probably would have left him a long time ago. But for the kids' sake, I try and stay and make it work to keep the family together. I wouldn't be doing that, I'd be off ski. I understand that at a point it becomes in mine and the children's best interest not to stay there, but they need to see their father. But I know I have to draw the line at some point. Tonight I woke up to get some water and I saw he had fallen asleep on the couch masturbating to a Google's photos folder full of videos of his ex-girlfriend and him.
Oh, fuck.
I feel absolutely disgusted, horrified and humiliated. That's a shame. I felt very insecure about my body and the way I look after having kids. And he always tells me I'm beautiful, blah, de blah, de blah. But it absolutely ruined me having the kids because natural thing.
My body get round after
I
having
know.
wins.
Same. I don't know how I can feel comfortable with him sexually again. I don't look at him that way anymore. When he touches me, I feel awkward. I do not know what to do. I want to leave him, but at the same time, I don't want to leave him due to the kids.
It's getting deep.
I know, man. These getting sent in, they're quite deep. I don't like deep. I want to see about you cheating on somebody or something funny. That's getting too deep
I
for
know
me.
the turning point was if with what it was.
Aye,
See if it
what
was
it
like
was.
Pornhub or something. You go right, well, okay.
Pulling up your like that. What should I do to this situation? I'm got to be honest with you. You've had that many stuff with him. You need to get rid of him.
Aye,
Especially when he's getting videos. As you said there, if you're wanting to Pornhub or something, that's fucking normal. But videos of you and your ex is just
the fact he's still got them.
you still got them.
It's
What's a
wild.
Google folder?
I don't know.
Crookie, you're in the background. Do you know what a Google folder is? No, he doesn't know either.
Aye.
So it must be something like a OneCloud or something that you can keep all the stuff in.
I always find
Aye.
it fucking seeing people keep pictures and all that.
Aye,
I don't think that's even if you were say single and that, and I couldn't keep stuff like that.
no,
I do think you can.
no, I
can
thought
you?
you could.
Like,
Because
either-
we had somebody showing us pictures and stuff like that, and their
Aye.
phone, and
You're
their
like, what
phone,
the fuck?
their phone was full of them for years ago, and I'm going, what the fuck, man?
He must be paying for iCloud space, man.
Aye,
He's the only person I know must pay for it.
He's not even the 99p number. He's like 10 quid for paying the
for other terabytes, because how you still get things for like fucking 10, 15 years ago.
It's like 10, 15 years ago, and you're going, what the fuck, man? Right, so the next one, the last one. I've been seeing this girl for a month now. Everything is good. Great chemistry.
Fuck, see if she's putting in confessions after a month.
It's a guy.
Yeah, whatever.
But this is quite funny, man. We laugh a lot. We're not far of making everything official, but a few days ago we went on a date. Went to a restaurant. She drank 2 or 3 glasses of wine. Glasses of wine. Then she called me by her ex's first name. Fucking hell. Awkward moment, but we quickly moved on. But now I am a bit hung up on this, and I don't know what to do.
But it's early enough, though, isn't it?
It's early enough. Like,
see, if that was like fucking 5 year in, and it was sitting there just after doing your vows, then fair enough. But
like if Catherine meant Colin. But I like that. You're going. It depends.
Depends how close the names were.
Aye.
No, I mean, if the names were both by McKay or whatever, then
or Dave and Harry, it's a bit of a different name. But I would get that about.
Aye.
Mate, she might have enjoyed it if she was thinking about him, because he used to make her come. So fuck it, man, might be.
But it's I wouldn't say that's a big ender. I wouldn't say
Nah. So coming kind of closer to the end of the podcast. So our next guest we're getting on.
Aye.
That'll be an interesting one.
Aye. So who we getting? Who one
you
want?
Messaging.
Aye, we've got a few of those. So
we've generally got a good few guests messaging us.
Aye. So I'll probably say Ashton's up for.
Ashton's will be a good guest. He was a PT. Now he's a kitchen fitter, but he's doing a lot.
No, he owns a kitchen.
Owns a kitchen fitter company, but he does a lot for mental health.
He's fucking big for it. He's huge, and it'd be good to get him on, and then get Andy on afterwards. Obviously, because he's going through that. I wouldn't like to get one at the same time, because it would just be like a big counselling session.
It would be and I don't think you're the best for that. Like, if you were to counsel him, it would be.
I was just telling people, just fucking man up.
Aye, that's what you do. People come to Craig with his thing, me, because we're going to get Martin on again as well, because we talk about mental health. Martin's been through that, and he likes to speak about that, and we will go through that as well, because Martin's episode's more like a funny kind of episode. Getting him on to have a laugh, tell stories, but we'll get Martin on to speak about that, because that was an interesting point in his life.
As always, you tend to find everybody's got a turning point with that, where it becomes like their whole life for that certain period of time where something's consumed them.
So we've got a good few guests lined up, which I'm looking forward to. You're trying to get a celebrity guest on through
I'm trying. No mentioning names.
But we're trying to get a really big guest on, which will.
I'm just looking forward to, if it happens, just to talk.
I'm just looking forward to getting it on a Saturday now. And I say that, but I've got like another couple of things to do now.
Your next week's busy.
Next week's busy with this whole thing, so. It's
a good wee update.
It's a good wee update, but we'll do this every now and then update, but we'll have quite a few guests, because we've got so many lined up. We need to get. We're going to get Crookie on as well, because that will be an interesting.
Might be his final one, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe his final kind of episode on here.
Could get one of the wee montages at the end of it. That sad song.
The slow motion. I will remember.
Wee doves flying past.
But it's been a good wee episode, and as I said, stags, we need to know for you youngins. Send us in emails, confessions of your stags.
Stories.
Obviously, we'll stories, and we'll read them out, because we do want to know, the stags still happen as good as they were?
I know, just this lads' holidays.
A lads' holidays, I said stags, it's been lads' holidays.
They did that stupid to get married.
I know, fuck, we were the stupid arseholes that got married now. Ruined our lives. That's it, ruined
don't
it,
recommend
fucked
it. Don't do it. Martin, don't do it.
Martin, never get married, and everybody else, don't get married. If you're young, remember you lose half everything. Unless you're like Craig and their dad's minted, and then go for it. That's when you go, I'm getting married.
That's terrible behaviour.
That's fucking true. Right, well,
I'm spending all his money to do.
He's spending all his money now in his business. But thank you very much for joining us for No Young No Auld podcast.
Thank you very much.
And have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.